made myself an iced latte. I saw this recipe on Instagram Reels yesterday, and they put a little bit of honey and cinnamon inside to make it taste like a honey bun, cinnamon roll type of iced latte. I haven't had a sip yet, but oh, that's so good. I usually don't froth my espresso, but that makes such a difference in the taste. I am going to a pottery class. We're gonna go throw some clay, and I'm very excited to just get my hands in there and create and make something. Lately, I've been really into these ceramic plates and bowls and cups. There's just something about it that holds so much more personality to me than the traditional white plates that we've been using from IKEA. I don't know, we'll see if I can make something fun or cute, but a mug or a cup would be really, really fun. My camera is covered with clay. I need to clean it. I have clay on my clothes, my feet, because I was wearing sandals. And honestly, I don't even care. I'm not even bothered by it because today was so much fun. I got to make 3 pieces. I go back tomorrow to do trimming. There's something about using your hands and working with earth and just feeling the clay and the water and creating something out of a lump of nothing. I don't remember the last time I did something and I felt so energetically pulled to it. So yeah, new hobby, new obsession unlocked today. I was quite excited to go on my little sunset walk today, but one half of the sky is sunny and cloudy and the other half is dark clouds. We're gonna keep this walk short. I still wanted to come out and get some movement in today, but I don't want to get rained on. Rather cut it short than get stormed on because the thunderstorms here are so intense. It is just so green over here now. The last time I was here was in the wintertime when I was on my running arc. I would travel to this trail to run it because I just liked running through this forested area here, but now it's so green. Birds are chirping. It's just so nice to see everything come alive again and see the cycle of seasons, noticing the changes, ebbs and flows of life. Last night was very chill. I came home after my walk from escaping the thunderstorm. Just going to the gym this morning, and I have a few errands to run, so I packed a change of clothes with me. I also have been really loving going into the sauna after my workouts. It feels like the best reward. After the gym, I'm going to the art studio. I do need to stop by the mall because I want to look at a few things. I'm going on a trip next week. It's going to be my first solo trip that I've done since moving here. I was looking through my videos the other day, and it's so interesting to see the contrast between my life in Italy videos versus my travel ones. Excuse the dog barking in the background. Because with my travel ones, I feel like maybe they're just a little more exciting because I'm somewhere new and I'm exploring and sharing these cool discoveries with you all. Whereas with my life in Italy videos, it's just so much more chill and relaxed. Being able to slow down and have chill days like these where I go to the gym, run my errands, work on personal projects. That's really fun for me too, and I love sharing that. I just don't know if you guys enjoy it as much as I do, if that translates well, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Regardless of that, it's another chill, hot day in Vicenza. The weather is pretty toasty today, but not as hot as the other days on the forecast. I need to get to the gym before it gets too packed. It's already 10 o'clock. Gonna do some pottery, run some errands. It's gonna be a good Thursday. So I trimmed my clay today. I trimmed my pieces. I decided to turn one of them into an ashtray. I don't smoke, but I just felt like
it was a good size to be that, and if not, I can always use it for something else. But I have like a cute little cup and like a goblet style bowl. They were pretty busy at the studio today, and they were also having some electrical issues, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna trim on the table. And I know typically you would be trimming on the wheel, spinning it as you cut, which I feel like I could have got some cool designs, like do cool spirals and stuff if I was able to use the wheel. I can't wait to go next Thursday to glaze my pieces. Stay tuned for that. Okay, let's get out of this hot car and go get some lunch.
There's something about that poke chain here that it just hits every single time. I love building my own poke bowl. I ran into the mall to see if there was just a few things here and there that I would want to wear for my trip or just have in my closet as it's starting to get hotter outside. I got these pants from H&M. They're kind of like balloon pants, and it also has this extra panel in here to give it that barrel silhouette. I really like them. I like this color. I like how it's a neutral color and that I can just pair this with pretty much any basic. Yeah, they fit really comfortably. The only thing I didn't like is that they didn't have pockets, but they were on sale. So I got this from Bershka, but it's just a black tube top, nothing too crazy. I just don't have any tube tops in my closet right now. And then lastly, I just got these headbands from Bershka. You guys know I love my hats and I love my bandanas. I wanted to just get some more headbands. All I have is black, so I got a white and a brown one. It came in this set. That is all I picked up. It is 4 o'clock. I don't know how it became 4 o'clock. I left the house at like 9. So I'm gonna log off to go handle some administrative life things. The weather is so hot here in Italy. It's not even funny anymore. There's a serious heat wave going through Europe right now. Here in the Veneto region, temperatures have gotten past 100 degrees, plus the humidity as well. It's just truly felt so unbearable. So I've been spending pretty much all of this week inside, hiding from the heat. I needed to get out of the house. There's only so long that you can hide from the weather where you just need to get out and embrace it and enjoy life. So I decided to come downtown and get a quick coffee. I brought my Kindle with me because I'm really loving the book I'm reading right now. I'm reading My Husband. By the way, I'll put it here if you guys want to check it out. Later today, I'm gonna go to the art studio because I was told that my pieces have come out of the kiln and it's time to put glaze on them. I'm really hoping that they actually survived the kiln because it's just my first time really doing ceramics and throwing clay. I have this irrationally but rational fear that I have air pockets in my pieces and they're gonna explode. Regardless of that, it's nearing that time where I'm gonna get judged for ordering a cappuccino because it's getting too late in the day, so let's go.
pottery class. It was definitely a lot of trial and error and learning what to do and how to go about it. It's my first time, I don't know, and the classes that they offer there are so introductory that you're really only learning how to throw it on the wheel, take it off of the wheel, and then have it dry out and ready for a kiln. Fortunately, there was a woman in there today who was so kind, and she actually has been throwing clay and doing pottery for over 10 years now, and she had some really nice pieces that she was working on, like quite inspirational to be in her presence and see her workflow. She was kind of guiding me on how to do it properly and giving me some tips and tricks and, you know, like things what not to do. And I was just so appreciative that she was there and just so ready and willing to offer me advice. When you meet somebody who has years on you and something that you really want to get into, being able to talk to them and ask questions and learn just feels like you're at the right place at the right time. But clearly I am cooking something right now. I have my apron on like I'm making something intense and serious. I'm really not. I stopped by the grocery store on the way home to get some ingredients for a bean salad, something I love doing, especially in the summertime when I just have a bunch of produce that I want to use. I've been making bean salads and they are so good, especially with steak, like the one that I'm gonna make today. I've already prepped and cooked the steaks a little bit earlier and they're resting right now to cool. It's one of those dishes where if I want to just eat a bunch of vegetables, more than likely I'm making some type of salad, and if I want to prep something to have so I don't have to cook for a few days, like I'm doing today, I make a bean salad. The tomatoes here really do taste so different than the ones back home. Last summer, my husband's coworker's neighbor is a farmer or something like that, and he had harvested a bunch of cherry tomatoes, and I made this creamy cherry tomato pasta last summer. A life-changing moment because I just didn't know and realize that tomatoes could taste like that. I'll use the whole thing. Chop up some parsley. Sometimes I like to do cilantro, but the grocery store very seldomly has cilantro. I don't even count on grocery stores here carrying it. I have some leaf lettuce in here that I'm going to use. I don't want to put it into the bean salad though because I don't like soggy wilted lettuce. It's already been washed and prepped. I kind of feel like I'm on a cooking show right now. This is very unintentional that it's turned into this. In my earlier days of vlogging, way back when I first started putting videos on this channel again, I would cook so much with you guys and I kind of just stopped. But cooking is a passion of mine. It's my first hobby. Like when I think about what are some of the things that I loved and what drew me in as a child, cooking was the first one. I think I've shared this story before, but I actually wrote a cookbook when I was in like elementary school, and it wasn't anything crazy. It was just like my little recipes on how to make like a good sandwich or like my favorite smoothie, things like that. And I wish I had it. I don't know what happened to it. It was in like one of those black and white composition notebooks you get from Dollar Tree or something like that. Cutting up the steak. The steaks here in Italy are so different than the steaks back home. I noticed that here they don't really like a lot of fat on their steaks. Everything is very lean. However, I will agree with the sentiment that fat is flavor. And so I think the steaks here can sometimes be gamey tasting. It's definitely an acquired taste that I don't know if I'll fully get used to, especially chicken. Chicken here is so, I don't know. I like chicken when I'm cooking it at home, but when I go out to eat and have chicken, I just know that it's gonna taste, it's just gonna have this underlying gaminess that I just don't like. But even back home, chicken breast back in the States, my stomach would just be in pieces. I couldn't tolerate it, I couldn't digest it. But here I don't feel as sensitive to it, I just don't like the taste. So I'm like, can't win. Drain some corn, washed and drained some white beans. And now we season it. White vinegar, olive oil, honey, paprika. All right, a little garlic and herb seasoning, some oregano, and some dried basil as well. This is what it's looking like. I'm just gonna mix all of this up. All right, Got a bite with everything on it. I'm gonna put some Texas Pete in here. In my eyes, everything is better spicy. Keep mixing. This is perfect. This is probably one of the best ones I've made. I'm gonna throw this on here too. This is what lunch is looking like today. I love eating this with chips. A little bite with tortilla chip.
Okay, I'm hopping on right now to end the video, but most importantly, I want to show you guys how my pieces turned out. I went to the studio yesterday and picked up my final ceramics pieces that I was creating this week. First of all, I'm loving the color. I didn't know that it would be like this deep cherry red color, and I'm obsessed. I think I did a pretty decent job with glazing. Some parts really could have used a third coat, especially inside of this goblet bowl I have. It's just not as vibrant on the inside as it is on the outside. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for, but it's just really pretty. I feel like if I'm hosting or something, it'd be cute to put like toothpicks or something in here. And then this turned into an ashtray, which I don't smoke like I've said before, but yeah, I tried to do a little texture on it, but I'm realizing maybe I should have tried to do some engraving at a different phase in the process, or just not have done it at all. Doing it at the trimming phase could have been cool, but for something like this, I think it would have been best if I did it when the clay was still wet. But I'm still really proud and I still really love it. And it also could just be a little catch-all for jewelry, rings, earrings, necklaces, things like that in the bathroom. So yeah, I really, really love these, and I am so proud of myself, especially with this one. I want to get better at making little bowls like this, especially on a bigger scale. Like I'm thinking of putting yogurt in here in the morning and doing like a granola bowl, fruits and all that good stuff. Like this is too small for that, in my opinion. This could probably fit like some nuts or something, or if I wanted to do like aperitivo and put some like peanuts and chips or things in these ones, I think it would work for that. But truly, finding ceramics has been so fun and exciting for me. I feel like it is very therapeutic. Be in there and focus on what I'm creating and learning and making a lot of fun mistakes, because I know it's going to make me become a better ceramicist, potterist. I am very much looking forward to the next time I get to go in the studio and create more. As I make things and explore this more, I definitely will keep you guys updated. But for today, we're actually heading to Bologna. I decided to do a little day trip. So that's going to be in its own separate video if you guys want to check that out whenever it goes up in a couple of weeks. As always, thanks for being here. I love having you guys here, hanging out with me on my channel and these videos. I'll see you in the next one.